Hello and welcome. It is the 9th day of August 2022, and yes, it is yet another interesting day to bring you the newspaper review here on TAF TV. My name is Cyril Aloysius, and thank you so much for joining me. So, looking at the papers with me for today is Mr. Sunny Gomora. You're very welcome, sir.
Good morning.
Morning. And amongst the headlines in the papers, we're going to be starting first with The Nation. And amongst the headlines in The Nation, we have, this one says, Yoruba elders to Tinubu, your victory in 2023 is certain. Yoruba elders to Tinubu, your victory in 2023 certain. Okay, that's for that. And another one here says PDP postpones NEC caucus meetings as Atiku Wike rift deepens. PDP postpones NEC caucus meeting as Atiku Wike rift deepens. All right, that's for that. And next in The Nation, we have Nigeria loses 400,000 barrels of crude oil daily to theft, says Silva. Nigeria loses 400,000 barrels of crude oil daily to theft, says Silva. And on page 5, we have Soyinka slams pirates confraternity for mocking politician. Soyinka slams pirates confraternity for mocking politician. And on page 5 again, we have Dariye Nyame, others regain freedom. Command confirms release. And on page 26, we have 2022 WASSCE. Wike withholds 365,564 results. And lastly, on page 7, we have How to Cushion Nigeria's Rising Debt Portfolio by LCCI. How to Cushion Nigeria's Rising Debt Portfolio by LCCI. Okay, that's the much we can take in The Nation. Just before we move straight to our next paper, Mr. Sunny, which of the headlines would you like to react to?
I want to talk about the former Taraba State Governor.
Okay.
And then the former Plateau State Governor that was released.
Okay.
By presidential pardon. So this morning I was going through the papers. I was trying to find out the reason why the president would give such people presidential pardon. You know, and I can't really pinpoint my hand on any concrete reason that was given, apart from the fact that the NEC had their meeting, the executive council had their meeting, and there were recommendations that the president should give a pardon. You know, the list was much, but I think the one that really caught the attention of Nigerians is these two, because they were accused of embezzlement, and it was proven in court that they stole money from their states. You know, so
granting them pardon now is sounding fishy. Like something is fishy going on.
Just like people are saying, okay, it's because of the political year that is coming. You know, it's just a political strategy. Whichever, yes, people have their own opinion, and people have the right to think whatever they want to think. Because if you read the paper, what the Garba Shewa's explanation for the release for me is not making sense. It's not holding water, because you are only just directing Nigerians into the constitution and the rights that the president have, you know, veto powers that he has to do this and to do that. For me, it's nonsense. Because if people can steal money of this magnitude
and still be pardoned,
and they are not, because even when you check their jail terms in the first place, you understand.
So Mr. Sunny,
somebody that steals that much, you are giving them the jail terms. To me, it doesn't even make sense. So, and someone again is coming, the president is coming again to release them.
Mr. Sunny, do you see this as a misuse of presidential veto power by Buhari?
Whichever way you look at it, is misuse, because Nigerians are saying if people can steal money of this magnitude and get away with it, then I don't see any corruption fighting here, because it just like still the man no man thing. You understand? So that means that somebody in this government can still steal money.
And get away with it.
When the next government come, they will now give us 101 reason why they are releasing this person, when it's already clear there that this person stole money and is supposed to serve so years in jail. You know, you now come and you are now pointing us to the Constitution, what the Constitution said. For me, it's nonsense.
Okay, it's nonsense. That's according to Mr. Sunny Gomorai. Okay, and looking at the Daily Sun now, amongst the headlines in Daily Sun, we have 2023 Atiku, Wike peace talks, Shaky. 2023 Atiku, Wike peace talks, Shaky. That's IU must go campaign gets stronger. We will use our votes against those underrating us. That's according to the Rivers government. That's on page 2 and page 26. Page 6 and page 26, I beg your pardon. And next in the Daily Sun, we have Soyinka flays viral video of Pirates Confraternity's song mocking Tinubu. Soyinka flays viral video of Pirates Confraternity's song mocking Tinubu. Peter Obi not member, according to ID. That's on page 27 of the Daily Sun. And on page 26, we have ex-governors Dariye Nyame regain freedom. Okay, and on page 4, we have terrorists set diesel tanks ablaze in Niger. Terrorists set diesel tanks ablaze in Niger. And on page 3, we have Buhari consents to indigenous companies acquisition of Mobile. Okay, that's on page 3. And lastly, on page 6, we have IPOB names Edoziem as Nnamdi Kanu's replacement. IPOB names Edoziem as Nnamdi Kanu's replacement. That's on page 6 of the Daily Sun. Okay, just before we move straight to our next paper, Mr. Sunny, which of the headlines would you want to react to?
Okay, I want to talk about Wike and the peace talk between Atiku and Wike.
Yes, okay.
You know, yesterday I was at the commissioning of the Waterline flyover. So I was watching to see Wike live. And from what I saw there, the body language of Wike, I don't see Wike campaigning for Atiku. You can see that ever since the primary ended, Wike has been mute in regards to PDP. In regards to, he's just there. I think he's just having this background, this kind of attitude, like, let me see what will happen.
Maybe that's as a result of.
I think he wants to have the last laugh. Okay. So I don't think I don't see Wike ever campaigning for Atiku. I don't see him, because Wike from just studying him from when he was local government chairman to when he became minister, you can see Wike's vibrancy when he's at the forefront of any matter. But if he's not the person at that forefront, you see him that he takes the back seat.
Okay. So, how powerful do you see Wike's influence in affecting Atiku's presidential ambition?
I think Wike, whether you like it or not, in PDP now, Wike is the most powerful person in PDP.
Okay.
And him not campaigning for, if at all he doesn't campaign for Atiku, I think Atiku's chances are slim. Yes, his chances are really slim, especially here in the south.
Okay.
Yes, his chances are slim.
So maybe that could actually explain why Atiku has been trying to, make peace with him all this while, coming to visit him and all that, and it has not seemed to work out ever since.
Definitely. Even though they've not made their meetings public, but any good politician, just like the same politics, draw your enemies closer. You understand?
Okay.
So that they can work for you. So that's the game of politics, and it's a game of interest.
All right, that's the game of politics. It's a game of interest. All right, we'll go on a short break, and when we return, we'll continue from where we stopped. Please stay tuned.
Hey there. Are you looking to record your videos, do your voiceovers, and take your professional pictures? Look no further. With our state-of-the-art newsroom, photography, kitchen for our food content creators, and exclusive children's studio, we certainly can deliver the best studio experience. Our carefully designed studio space can bring your diverse creative content ideas to life. We aim to consistently serve value to our customers far and wide. Come, let Tharv Media give life to your dreams. Tharv Media, a slice of infotainment.
Okay, you're welcome back from that short break, and taking you straight now to our next and last paper, which I'll be looking at the Vanguard. And amongst the headlines in the Vanguard, we have MAN, LCCI to federal government. Rising debt threatening economy. MAN, LCCI to FG, rising debt threatening economy. That's on page 5. And on page 8, we have OPEC. Nigeria not meeting oil production quota. FG cries out. OPEC. Nigeria not meeting production quota. FG cries out. That's on page 8. And on page 6, we have singer Kizz Daniel arrested, released in Tanzania. Singer Kizz Daniel arrested, released in Tanzania. Okay, and on page 6, we have scores killed as troops, military airstrikes, pound BHT, ISWAP hideouts in Bama Forest. Okay, that's on page 6. And on page 13, we have Benue to apply for AK-47, AK-49 rifle licenses for BSCVG, according to Autumn, on page 13. And on page 12, we have, I am fully in charge of rivers, Wike tells adversaries. Says, I am fully in charge of rivers, Wike tells adversaries. That's on page 12. And on page 8, okay, we've already seen this one before. Wike withholds 365,564 results. And lastly, on page 9, we have UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin artifacts. That's on page 9. UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin artifacts. Okay, that's the much you can take in the Vanguard. You want more details? Get a copy of the Vanguard for yourself. Mr. Sunny, which of the headlines interests you?
Okay, I want to talk about the artifacts that were taken away from Benin. I think those artifacts were taken years ago. So, if they're bringing them back to Nigeria, I think the same way the UK government has been able to keep them safe in their museums, we should also replicate it here. We should take it maybe to the National Museum or create a museum. I think they have a museum in Benin. So, we should be taking the bets. We should handle them with care because over the years they've kept this history. So, and now they decided to return it. So, I think it's a good one.
Okay.
Then I want to also talk about the OPEC, the FG crying out that we are not producing up to capacity. We don't have refineries in Nigeria. We have 3 refineries that are not working. So, how do they expect us to produce to optimum when we export crude to bring in refined products?
But Mr. Sunny, is it that we don't have what it takes to make these refineries work? Or
we have what it takes, but it's corruption. Corruption will not let us. You understand? You know, at the point refineries were sold, was privatized. Another government came back and retrieved the license. So and you can just find out. I think even the process with which you sold the refineries still boils down to corruption, because how can you be in power, you are selling a refinery, it's still you that is buying the refinery? You understand? Or like you're my friend, I'm the president, I'm selling the refinery and I'm selling to you. It's still corruption. You understand? Okay. So the refineries can work and we also know that these refineries were built years ago, they need upgrading, you understand? And previous governments have come, we are rehabilitating, we are upgrading. You can just see that even with millions of naira they were released to upgrade and rehabilitate these refineries, yet the refineries could not produce the optimum. So I think with the Dangote refinery that is coming in, I hope that will bring light to Nigeria's petroleum refinery process. But I think we still need more refineries to come in. Or, my opinion, they should totally sell out these refineries and sell it to competent Nigerians who can manage them. Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and views with us, Mr. Sunny Gomorai. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and as for you who has been watching us up to this time, thank you so much for staying faithful to your screen. Without you, we would not be here. Thank you so much. My name is Cyril Aloysius, and please don't forget to please like, share, and comment on all our social media platforms. You can follow us on our social media platforms on YouTube. You can check us out on TAF TV, on Instagram, we're TAF TV_NG, on Facebook, we're TAF TV, and on Twitter, we're TAF TV. And please do not forget to visit www.tafmedia.com to get updated with every information and every aspect of life. Once again, this is where we have to draw the curtain on the show today. My name is Cyril Aloysius once again. Do have a wonderful and blessed week. Bye-bye for now.